We are recording.
Sorry we missed Tuesday, guys.
Yeah, who's
Also,
fault
fuck
was
you.
that, asshole?
Fuck everybody but Joey.
Literally, this podcast
Joey's
goes out
cool.
to Joey. Joey always getting our back. We need to have a... Fuck. Oh, God. Joey, recommend your friends. Let's do this thing. Dun-dun-dun. Feels like this should be the beginning of an
I
action.
can't do the headphones, because if I do the headphones, then the mic is right there, and I can't chew off mic. So
I didn't even
when I'm
hear
done
you
with my
doing it.
sandwiches.
Good, man. I think you don't... I think
Why
you...
can't I hear you?
Glad we did this.
Is that fucking Unity bastard still running? This shit's going off the rails. Say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Why are you so quiet?
Dick, you stupid whore. Turn the volume up on your phone.
Yeah, no, it's all the way up.
I wanted it to be down and then be like, all right, you just got to quit, man.
I guess we're going this route. For the podcast, I'll do some diagnostics and see if you're terrible at Zoom or my phone's broken.
I don't know how I would be bad at Zoom if you... well, whatever. You're a monster. I'm a monster.
I think it's your fault.
It's usually my fault. Oh, you got to wrap up that exciting story of how you didn't die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Oh, I didn't die. And it's not exciting. Well, no, it wasn't just low battery. It wasn't. So, first of all, I found out that I wasn't hallucinating because my roommate heard it too. And I burst out of my room like, what, you fucking hear that too, right? And he did. So I wasn't hallucinating. Also, I think the thing is fucked up because it was just a continuous beep. And there's instructions on it and none of them say it makes a continuous beep for this. So
Oh, God.
I was bamboozled by a smoke detector, I guess.
That seems about your level.
That seems like something that I'm unlucky enough and dumb enough to do. And you have to be both. You have to have a smoke detector try and fuck you over, and then you have to be dumb enough to get fucked over by a smoke detector.
It's kind of like a Wile E. Coyote kid with autism situation. You know? The classic combat between those two.
That was a road runner.
Oh, what?
People with autism don't look like that.
What? I've been fucking it up all these years. It's okay. Let me try it again. It's a classic man with a helmet on running into a brick wall Superman situation. You know.
I don't know this situation.
I'm saying you're very dumb. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it makes sense because I don't understand these metaphors you're throwing at me.
The smoke detector was Superman in this situation, and you weren't even like just a normal person in that.
I was so sure I was Superman in this situation.
No. You were a guy with a helmet on running into a brick wall, and you would think if a smoke.
I thought that guy was Superman.
No, he has an S on his chest for something else. His father carved it there. It's a dark tale, but one he'll tell you over a beer if you buy him a kitty cocktail.
My father was a drinker and really fucking liked Superman.
My father learned how to draw the Superman S at an old age.
He also carved that one S thing from middle school on my ass.
That's the Superman S.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's what
Superman S is big at the top and then it gets small. It's like a diamond.
No, you fucking monster. It's not. That's the reboot Superman S. OG Superman S is the one you draw as a kid.
The thing with like the triangle on top and 3 lines and 3 lines?
That's like fucking Smallville and before had that S. And then now the Superman S is like the diamond. Oh, Google. You can't Google? Oh, no, dude, I have a dual screen. I'll Google it.
Why would I trust you?
No, it's okay. Let me Google it, Kellen.
Would you like Rachel to be featured on your podcast?
Sure.
Of course.
Rachel just got banned from life.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
looking at a
this is
picture
not
of
a
Christopher Reeve.
podcast.
Rachel eats pussy. We all see it here. Oh, she wanted me to do that back.
What?
Yeah, am I right?
I'm looking at a picture of Christopher Reeves before he was crippled in the Superman movie with the S I was talking about.
That's how we wait.
What have I been missing?
Is that your brother?
Yeah.
Listen to my podcast.
No.
You're on it now.
Weakening your immune system.
Oh no, God, what am I gonna do? You're gonna start too.
Start what? Not working with us.
Nobody respects my podcast around here. It's quite. It hurts my feelings.
Actually, only when I come over there do more people in the house disrespect your podcast.
That's the only time, or Tyler, or Brendan, or anybody comes over here. God, I'm just a sweaty monster.
Do you have like a light rig going on?
Huh?
Because I have all the lights on in my apartment, and I still look dim.
No, I have a woman's touch in this house. That's the difference.
Sounds gay.
She's like, you need a fucking lamp here. I'm like, why specifically here? And she's like, because it's a cave otherwise. And I'm like, oh, I just didn't notice.
Well, turn that lamp on. I don't think that would hit me very well.
No, you need a lamp like over in this corner.
I pay the electric bill.
It's a fucking lamp. Are you?
If my landlord paid the electric bill, I'd get another lamp. But I do, so no.
We have 1,000 lamps, fish tanks, a computer, 2 gigantic desktops, everything running all the time. Our electric bill is $100 a month.
You don't know what's in my basement.
What?
You don't know what's in my basement.
What am I going to do with my deep freezer? How am I going to
It costs a lot of power.
we grow weed here, and there's still...
You grow one weed plant. Don't make it sound like you got a farm out back.
2. We had 3. 1 died.
There's still 2? I thought I looked in there and there was 1. Whatever.
No, they're 2. They're budding like a motherfucker, too. They're big boys. I'm the only person...
They smell like weed.
They do. They do. I thought you were going to they smell like Cushy Dream. And I'm like, Kellen, since when do you know your weeds?
I don't. I know weed.
Just a weed sommelier, but all he knows is weed. This one gives me
I take
weed.
That is weed, yes.
Well,
no, but the one day someone brings a bag of oregano, I can go, that's not weed. And then whoever contracted my services will be like, fuck you, Terry. I know. That's why you didn't want me to go to this guy. But Terry actually didn't want to come to me because I am an asshole that doesn't know the different strains of weed. Well, and because he was selling his friend oregano. Why would I do this? This is like a middle school thing. So I'm contracting my services as a shitty weed sommelier to children?
Probably, yes. Because as we know, children do drugs all the time.
But they shouldn't, and so I'm telling them that oregano is weed and weed is oregano.
Every time. How many kids have to come up to you and be like, is this weed? How many kids are getting oregano sold to them? It's a co-op with the local school board. Be like, listen.
Hey, when I was in high school, I was told that people sold a lot of oregano, and you got the same jail time for it. I remember specifically the cop at my high school being like, you know how here, if you push someone or punch someone, you get the same punishment? Well, if you sell oregano or you sell weed, you get the same jail time. And that's not true.
Why are you, Kylie, we can see you. I get no respect around here. I need my office, man. Office, a nice headset, whiskey.
I think what I'm looking back at there is a couple of birds kissing, but it looks like a terrifying mosquito doll.
Hang on, let me see if I can point to it. That
thing.
That's not a couple of birds kissing. That is a terrifying owl. Is what it is. It's an owl. And it's scary. Okay,
I can see how it's an owl. But from here, it definitely looks like the cartoon version of Jeff Goldblum's The Fly.
Are
those its legs?
Mm-hmm. They go down.
Owls don't have legs that long.
Those legs go all the way down. That's what they're talking about when they mean that.
Wait, and a fucked up owl?
It's like
what I've been hitting on women with?
Oh, damn it, we talked at the same time. I said it was like when Kermit's riding a bike. What was your joke?
Mine was, is that what I've been hitting on women with? You look like a fucked up owl.
Also good. I'm glad. That's what we're going to have to start
I'm glad
doing.
we worked through them, yeah.
Every time we talk at the same time, we'll be like, what was your joke? I didn't have a joke. Well, shut up then, because I have one. You shut your mouth.
We're
Oh,
only allowed to say jokes.
I've started taking drugs you might like. It's
Relief capsules, but spelled leaf.
it's a weed pill that's 30% CBD and 1%, or not 30%, 30 milligrams of CBD and 1 milligram of THC. So it's like no head high, all body high, and I'm like, I can take it and not panic, and just like be like, okay, we're getting through it. It's fucking awesome.
See, I could do that, but there is a pretty good chance that I'd be like, this is pretty good. Let's see if I can get more of this whole bottle.
You wouldn't overdose. You'd just be high. Also, it's
Right, no, but
$120.
I think you're suggesting that I take them at work, though.
No, don't take it at work. What? I didn't take it the one day I worked. You're not gonna
I'm
get
considering it.
You're not gonna get high, but you're gonna be less anxious, which is nice for you.
I don't trust that. That only happens when I'm high.
You should just start buying Xanax on the street, because you'll never go to a doctor for a prescription.
No, because then the John Mulaney bit will happen to me. That's what happens when you try and get Xanax.
You get a finger in your ass. 100%
Not
of the time.
the good way.
Oh.
I see. I would like to say I should take Xanax, but the one time I took a Xanax you gave me, I just couldn't do anything the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's a Xanax.
Yeah, so the point is to be able to work without going insane, but if I stop going insane, I actually can't work.
I would guess lower dosage.
Well, if only we remembered the doses that you sold me in college.
10 milligrams. Need a lot more.
Oh, shit.
Need a lot less. They're called Xanny bars, and I think it's killed a few rappers.
I thought Xanny bars referred to the bars that someone did while on Xanny.
The what?
I think it does. I think at least metaphorically in some cases.
Just dropping bars. Okay, I can see it. But they're dead now, so it doesn't matter.
Everybody look up Xanny Poppin' by Lil Ham.
What's poppin'? I got nothing.
Xanny.
At the very least, Xanax, so there's that.
There's no comfortable way to hold a phone for Zoom.
Yeah. What time?
I'm seriously going to tire out my jerking hand.
How will I get to bed now?
Which is still injured from golf, by the way.
Yeah, quit being a bitch and jerk it out, man.
I'm exactly not being a bitch by jerking it out without doing the proper post-jerk exercises. So that's the problem.
Do you have post-jerk stretches you got to do now?
I mean, not specifically, but
but they do. I do often do them right after I masturbate because that is when it is the sorest.
I gotta get loose. You know, I've been tied up in that ball for the 3 hours it takes. So now then I gotta stretch out. You know.
I bet you're exacerbating it from
This?
stress. Well, yeah, this too.
No, I'm sure that all of my muscles being clenched all day isn't good for the muscles that are not great. God fucking, I gotta use this arm.
Is the other arm damaged from the one time you tried to go reverse grip and he's just like fucked your hand up? Like you never.
No, that's not. Left hand isn't reverse grip. It's that, isn't it?
I guess.
Or have I been misunderstanding jokes for the past 10 years?
Only guys would be the kind of people who are like, I'm getting tired of jerking off this way. Let's try something.
Then maybe that'll be different.
Maybe it'll be different. Different pressure points. I don't know. I'm a foot guy.
It's not.
It's not. It's just backwards and weird.
The stranger's not even worth it. It takes too long.
Also, I hate that feeling of my arm being asleep. It's a pass.
I thought you were going to say you hate that feeling of someone else touching your penis.
No, Kylie's a pervert. She'll just like, we'll just be watching like a show and she'll just rest her hand in my cock and I'm like, I'm scared. I want to see what happens in the haunting of Bly Manor.
Kylie, I hate having other people touch my penis. Can you sit on your hand for 20 minutes so it feels like mine?
I don't know. I don't know how I did it, but I did convince her to do that. So either she's stupid, or I'm stupid.
That
or we're
didn't.
both stupid.
If you think it worked, you're both stupid.
Right. Okay.
Or she's just nice.
She can't help it. She's too nice.
You know what? I am gonna have a drink.
I
doing
figured the longer I drank, the more likely you would be to go get a drink.
Well, it's getting to the point where I'm like, I can't drink, so now it's a whole thing. So I'll just have a drink and it won't be a thing.
And tomorrow you're gonna call me. You're like, I can't drink.
I can't. I gotta call him.
Are you gonna cut down tomorrow or shift?
Yes. Don't tell the folks.
I don't know how long this cut down is gonna take me. It could be literally any amount of time because of remote and setting up all the things. So we'll see.
Yeah, God damn it. That's the great thing about.
Well, that's why your apartment's so dark all the time. You
I
just
keep turning the lights off accidentally.
I'm just dumb. Oh, let the listeners see your new desk. I want to see that desk. We're also giving updates about Kellen's life. That's
Note the bow. Note the bow in it.
That's a sad desk, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I need to be able to wheel it from out here to the living room where my internet is.
Oh,
so it just got back in here about 20 minutes ago.
That sucks so hard, man. I'm sorry.
It's not that bad, except when I have a quick turnaround. Like tomorrow, I'm only gonna have 8 hours off, so I'm just gonna go to bed and then wake up and it'll be there. This is a beer, by the way. Fuck off.
It's a brisk.
I don't have any beers, and I'm not making a vodka something.
Make a vodka brisk.
That'd be bad, probably.
Yeah.
I bet it's good.
I have found that tea and liquor, it does bad things to your boy.
Caffeine. You're going to wake up at Phil's tomorrow, 5 minutes before your shift starts.
You saying there's caffeine in this?
Yeah, it's tea.
It is tea.
There's at least sugar.
Well, we're going to figure this out.
Just going to leave the instructions. This is not a flattering.
Vamp.
What?
Vamp. Say something. Talk about, I don't know, play a riff on a guitar. God, the fucking camera on the phone.
I was going to say, that was not a flattering angle of you.
Fucking
not
brown Thanos motherfucker over here.
Could you say perfectly balanced as all things should be?
Perfectly balanced. That's all things should be.
Oh, God, yeah, this is going to be a visual podcast, buddy. I'm sorry.
Sorry, folks.
We never get the opportunity to do visual bits, so that's all we're doing. Also,
well, you still got to put the audio on Spotify because we didn't do Tuesday.
Yeah, but Kellen,
because I was dead.
Fucking with your camera.
Is this fucking with my camera?
You're doing this.
Just for your like.
Well, I'm moving it around.
Should we
look
try
at the?
Should we try to wake up
I'll show you with my manly notebook here. This is the grip I have to have on the phone to keep it there, like a real fucking pinch maneuver. So
that
I should
sucks.
plug my computer in.
Just go
Hold
back.
on, folks. What the fuck? What's it called when you do a murder? Not because you're mad at the person, but you're just like, I can't keep myself from not murdering you. It's been a long day at work, and your number's up, buddy.
Premeditating?
Okay, I'm about to premeditate someone outside my apartment.
Is he just
There was, in the last 2.5 hours while I was working, loud mariachi or reggaeton music playing outside my apartment.
Good thing you're not recording.
It is a good thing. They would never let me do that because I would do this if I recorded for them. And they're company for sure.
They exist.
National, regional, I don't know.
They pay the bills. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, should we try and do like a morning podcast at some point, maybe?
What, like, just schedule it in the morning?
Yeah, before work, or should we do weekends, like Saturday, Sunday?
Well, are we going to talk about scheduling the podcast on the podcast?
No, I guess we should do bits or something, you fucking Tommy boy ass piece of shit.
Hey, good movie.
Tommy boy, the pipes are calling.
That's not what that is.
He did die.
And also, I hate that song for some reason because it's not technically Irish, but like neither is this shirt or me.
You're Irish. I can
Not
tell
technically.
by you sweating because we're recording. I don't know how that physically exerts you.
I'm not. Am I even sweating right now?
No.
I was sweating all day.
Just stressed to hell.
I fucking went out to the living room. I mean, the office. And then I was just.
You know you're a bachelor when it's living room, I mean the office.
Well, it is the living room right now, but it was the office this morning because my desk was out there.
Ah.
It makes perfect sense.
Oh, just catching up.
But anyway, I was fucking freezing, so I draped a blanket around my shoulders as though I had been rescued from a fire. And then I was way too hot, and as soon as I took it off, I was cold again. And I got the feeling that the cold was coming from inside my bones instead of outside.
Good chance. Also, it was like weird-ass temperatures this morning.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, the click. What was
My
that?
window closing.
I thought it didn't close.
What?
I thought you had a busted window.
All of the windows don't stay open.
There it is. I knew there was something hilarious about that.
That guy holds it up when it's up. But I took it out, and it didn't immediately fall, and then it went like bouncing back and forth on its way down, which is good for it, I think.
A lot of things about your apartment make me laugh. I'm not going to lie.
It's a good place. It's a very good place, though.
I think it's a single-family unit.
Well, yeah. Well, not even that, because the one upstairs is a single-family unit, and theirs is bigger. Because their basement is behind me.
That's their basement?
Well, it's our basement, but... And I do call it the basement, even though I'm on that level. I live in a basement, but...
Damn.
That's the basement. See how the door's even darker back there?
You seriously live in a cave, man. You are a bear.
Well, I do, because that's the front. Perfect. Window at the front. And we're getting deeper. And we're getting deeper.
And the windows get smaller and the walls close in.
You're just going to do a tour. Here. That's me. You can't flip that lever, because if you do, it'll break, and then my shower will never be a shower again. It will always be a bath.
You know what we do when we find these quote-unquote hilarious little problems around the house? We call the person who owns the place and tell them...
Do you have any other prior relationship with the person that owns the place? Do you have any leverage on them other than...
We tell them to fucking fix it, and then they do.
Oh, I have a similar situation, is that I call the landlord and I tell them to fucking fix it, and then they don't.
It's very similar.
And if I were ever to be like, I'm not paying rent until you fix it, they'll be like, that's fine. I bet the next guy won't have me fix it, and he's moving in tomorrow.
Chicago.
Yes, I do live in Chicago. Correct.
There is a reason. No, you don't. There is a reason that you have all hardwood floors, and it's so your landlord. It's so when your place floods, he doesn't have to replace the carpet. Which happens
there.
It floods on the electrical outlet. That's not okay.
Huh.
That's not
It's
yet.
what happens.
You're not allowed to use. Does that electrical outlet work? Tell me honestly, does it work?
I don't know. I don't use it.
I bet you can't use it. Is the real reason.
Because of the water.
Because if you did, everybody in the apartment would die.
I don't put anything pluggy-in over there.
Yeah, you should put a lamp over there, though.
No.
Dude, just get a lady to come in to your apartment for like a few days and just give her $500 and be like, please help. It'll be worth your money, I swear.
I would never spend $500. I'm fine with this place.
Touché.
It's got all the stuff in it.
It does have the cool red panda stuff. The artwork is cool. I will give you
the artwork is cool. I could put that artwork in a better apartment.
Yeah.
But
just get a nicer place. Just spend
I'm
money.
I'm done caring about the framing. Welcome to this shit. I walked around for 20 minutes trying to find a place to put you, and it's here, ladies and gentlemen.
This isn't bad. This works. I'm going to get another beer, so plug the shelf. Oh, we have a lot of new stuff, I got to tell you.
Well, I'd love to tell you about the new stuff right now, but he's the one that knows about it. It's Just Bits. It's a podcast that normally has an intro, but not when I've been working from home from 3 days, and it's been hard, and I'm very tired, and I don't know what's happening. And there's a good possibility that I'm actually from a different universe, and the guy that used to do this podcast is dead or in my universe, and now I'm here.
I see you went Alex Jones. Do appreciate it.
If I went Alex Jones, I would have done the voice.
Do it.
Listen, I want to be honest. When you find yourself working from home for 3 days straight, that's demonic. That's demonic. That's not what God wants for you. That's not what this country should be. That's what's happening right now, folks.
Do Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson. Why is that? Huh?
Yeah.
Why do we do that?
You see, the left wants you to work from home. And for some reason, when I suggest that I should go into work, they have a problem with that.
Just because.
Why is that?
Just because every time I go into work, I kiss everybody on the mouth. They think I shouldn't be working. Why is that? Maybe because they're having all say when I'm gone.
That they like my bow tie. And if they like my bow tie, wouldn't I kiss them?
Or is that the only thing they have to compliment about me? Why is that?
He has had a couple of good bow ties over the years.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they get you. Kellen, careful, you'll be Republican soon.
No, you know what? I do like the face he makes.
Why?
He does the entire thing like.
Yeah, I just.
Because that's the face I make when I behold God.
My face is too soft and chubby when I get like newly fat. So every time I try and do it, there's no bags here. It doesn't work.
I've realized when I smile, I get like huge mounds of flesh, like right here. So that has led to a number of occasions where I go, because I realize what I look like.
I just accept that I look like a cherub who started drinking very young. That is my life now.
Like, so Dionysus, basically.
Who?
It's in the realm. He's the Greek god of getting fucked up. And fucking people, I think.
Dionysus is my real god.
No, raccoons.
Oh, yeah, raccoons. The litany on raccoons.
Best episode name we've ever had. I don't understand how this is not going to be interesting for a podcast, but my middle finger's behind that. I thought that I would understand time better when I started working. I definitely understand it worse.
No, because it's just like a stress soup for you now.
Yeah. Also, my job isn't 9 to 5, except sometimes. But if it is, then it's actually 9 to 7.
It's 9 to whenever. Yeah, you got off. What time did you get off today? 6:30.
Yeah, that was the time I signed out of the work from home thing, and then I still had to close everything down and text people and wheel my desk back out of the office. But as it left, it became the living room again.
And then you log on at 9, right?
No, 8:30. Because I started at 9. I needed the half hour to set everything up. Working from home is a hell. And I really fucking hate the dumbasses that made COVID this bad in this country.
I can't wait to start doing cut downs. I want to see how long they take.
It's going to be worse. Especially if you got to, I'm not going to explain the mechanics of cutting a football game. I don't work for a sports company, by the way. To the fans.
I work for a Miller Lite company.
Is it Miller Lite? Is it the Miller company?
How'd you figure that out?
Yeah, I work for a Coors Light company. Is it Coors? Yeah.
Well, I'm not allowed to say. Well, I don't anymore. Now I'm fired.
Should have said I work for a beer company.
God, I always get.
Then they might have said Anheuser-Busch.
I always get the two confused because it's such a great beer. This is Coors.
I do have a 6-pack of Coors on my coffee table right there.
Hot as fucking 99 degrees.
It's been like warming next to me as I work because I do work right there.
Are you just staring over there and that's why you're sweating all day? Just like, God, it looks good.
No, because it's warm. No.
Kellen, why didn't you just leave them in the fridge? I just want to look at them.
I don't want to drink them ever.
I just want to look at them.
It's weird how much this room is definitely the living room now. Like this is definitely.
I've got more beer bits. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Continue with beer bits.
It's like a picture above your laptop. Remember what you're working for. The 6 packs of warm.
Yeah, that Simpsons thing. That's like do it for her. Like do it for Kurs. If I were to spend my entire life working for a drink, it wouldn't be Coors. That would be kind of sad.
Wait, you work for a warm 6-pack of Coors on your coffee table to come home to? You're goddamn right I do. You should quit. I mean, it's really nothing.
You know what? No, shut the fuck up, Dale, because every time I hear you talk about your wife, you say she's warm and intoxicating, all right? And so's my fucking beer.
It's as good as it's all a hassle, but she doesn't go out shopping and spending my money.
Not never. She costs less money than your wife spends in 20 minutes.
My wife just cost me $4.99 once a day. That is a steal for a wife. The other ones, they have medical bills. They need a car.
Well, no, stop talking about Jerry's wife.
Why? I'm interested in Jerry's wife.
Gerald does not need his dying wife talked about.
My Coors never dies. Never gets the opportunity to.
I mean, they do when I drink them. The piss can't be living Coors, can it? Are you telling me my piss is living Coors beer?
My Coors is kind of like a Groundhog Day situation, where every day I come home and I have to explain to the warm 6-pack on my coffee table that it is, in fact, my wife. I just play a VHS tape at this point, and it catches up to speed a little quicker.
I think it. That's a 51st day. It's not a Groundhog Day.
Damn it, you got me.
I've been told it's an issue that the Coors does speak, but it's always fairly docile. So, you know.
It usually stops speaking after I've had about 4 or 5 of them. And
that's either because alcohol cures schizophrenia or the brain is in those first 5. I don't know which one. I haven't. Because maybe if I did like scientific tests to see, well, which bottle do I drink last? And if it keeps talking, that one's the brain.
Does she complain as you drink her? No, she's kind of into it, but I will say she's a little kinky.
Yeah, I'm trying so hard to come up with a metaphor that's both about the inside of a beer and what that represents. I don't know. Stick your tongue in my bottleneck. There you go. There you go, folks. Stick your tongue in my bottleneck.
Is what you pay for.
That's the episode title, by the way.
Nah, well, to be determined.
Unless we come up with something better. How much time do we have?
I don't know. I don't get a recording time on this, so we're just kind of like winging it.
Well, then I don't know how much time we have left, but I'm sure we can come up with a better title in that amount of time.
Are you just going to sleep in the chair now?
We could call this the I'm getting lower, I think. I can't tell, but I think I've scooched lower.
I can check by the beginning of this video to now.
Snapping back and forth?
It's like a glacier.
No, because I just got up a little bit and sat back down the way I would have sat, and I think I'm higher up. So
You are significant.
I can't tell.
You were just like here before, and now you're like here. This is a Talking Heads video, or you're about to get curb stomped and put out of your misery.
Do you think Talking Heads videos are all just videos of heads talking?
I thought I made that quite clear.
Yeah, you're right. I'm the asshole.
Either that, or it's somebody just decapitated a guy and he's holding him like that and then doing the lift thing.
Right, yeah. You may find yourself living in a apartment that Connor doesn't approve of.
You may find yourself next to some Somali pirates and wonder, how did I get to Somalia? These are not my intestines.
Do the Somali pirates behead people?
Sure. I just threw
See,
out.
I would have gone with ISIS or some racist term for someone that lives in a tropical area. I think that would have been the real sweet spot for beheading jokes. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not avoiding saying the racist term because I don't want to be racist. I don't know what to call them.
And I argue that that's more racist, you racist.
Probably. What do you call the people who shrink heads? You watch the credits of Beetlejuice, I bet, and find out.
Tribal people?
Yeah, but they're not all tribal people do it, is the thing. Because like Native Americans never shrank heads, and that's the only reason that the Native American genocide was wrong.
No, oh yeah, because they didn't shrink heads, right?
Right. If they did shrink heads, then it would have been okay to lie to them and sell them smallpox and whatever.
Sell them? Would you like to buy some smallpox? What's that? Well, it'll cure everything because you'll be dead. What was that? Nothing. It'll cure everything.
It does handle it. Fuck it. I'm doing a Family Guy reference. It's a bad episode. I'm sorry, Lois. I thought if I kept shaking him, he'd stop crying. I was kind of right.
Excellent. We're not allowed to do just other comics. That should be a podcast, though, where we just do other people's jokes.
For the real fans.
The whole time.
No, it is for this one, though, because I can't be funny. I can only be funny as a concept. I can't make a funny joke. Right now, I can only exist as someone who is funny to conceive of.
Maybe we should start doing them Sunday mornings.
Yeah, but then we would have to license Sunday Morning by No Doubt because I would sing it every time.
I think I can live with this. We could do Sunday mornings. I'm down.
Would you say your Sunday morning coming down?
I would say that I don't know No Doubt.
Sunday Morning Coming Down is a Johnny Cash song.
I would say that I believe
no less Johnny Cash than you would appear to.
No, this isn't a Johnny Cash hat. This is a Grateful Dead hat, if it's anything, if we're being honest here, folks.
Whatever happened to the drug hat?
It's somewhere.
Still around?
It's still around. My dad got it at a gay rodeo. That's not going anywhere. I'll pass that down to
the
my
rodeo
son.
in Brokeback Mountain? Well, no. That wasn't a gay rodeo. That was a regular rodeo. And he met a woman at it.
Did they have sex?
Maybe.
I thought that was.
Oh no, they do. They do.
I thought that was a joke because I haven't seen it. Why would they have sex? Isn't he gay?
Yeah, but he's not telling her that.
He's just banging. You know that guy who pretended to be gay in high school so he could get invited to the girls' sleepover? That was Brokeback Mountain. It worked.
He was pretending not to be gay, and he married her.
No. He was pretending to be gay so he could get some trim. I'm telling you, the guy was a bro. He was.
You're thinking of Kick-Ass. I often confuse Kick-Ass and Brokeback Mountain as well for obvious reasons.
Kick-Ass?
Yeah, Kick-Ass, the movie about the superhero guy.
Yeah, but he was. Oh yeah, he did pretend to be.
He does do that.
That was a deep cut.
Is Kick-Ass a deep cut?
First of all, I had to remember Kick-Ass. Secondly, I had to remember a subplot of Kick-Ass. That's a deep cut, man.
Kick-Ass was the first movie where I realized that Nicolas Cage wasn't trying to be a good actor. He was trying to be like a good actor.
Have you seen? I don't remember his mother or parents or something like that. Nick Cage and his wife have 2 kids. Some disease comes through that makes the parents want to kill their kids. It's a disease, apparently. And then the rest of the movie is Nick Cage and his mom trying to kill their kids. And it's fucking wild.
Is it Family Man?
No. I
think
think
it's Family Man.
Family Guy in that scene you just referenced. Damn, do it. We'll get actual viewers. But we won't be able to post it on YouTube.
Fuck YouTube. We're a Pornhub podcast now.
Patreon, I think you can show tits.
We should actually post this stuff on Pornhub. Because people host regular stuff on Pornhub now. We should start posting the videos there.
Patreon. You can do this on Patreon. Because I can do yoga.
We do.
You have a Patreon?
Yeah, we have a Patreon. Subscribe. Give us $5 a month. We give you pins. Do it.
And podcast episodes.
$5 a month? You can't support my dreams.
I thought she was saying that we could do porn on Patreon because she does yoga on Patreon, and she was going to say they were the same thing.
Depends on the guy.
Kylie, just because all the porn Connor watches is yoga porn, that's not all porn. That's just all he watches.
Way to save it, Kellen, and make her think I'm not into feet. Good job. Damn it!
That'd be really
I'm
weird
sure
for
you don't. You think there's not
my
foot
feet.
yoga porn?
Disgusting. Show the people your feet. We'll get more viewers. Show the people your feet.
What have we become?
Your
My
feet
feet
is
look
disgusting.
beautiful.
I think, Connor. I think you might just think feet are bad.
She just got a pedicure. She just got a pedicure. Her feet, 99% of the time, look like a kraken's
beautiful.
mouth. It's disgusting. Like literally, what her middle toenail splits
really
into
nice on the
two
bottom, too.
fucking toenails 99% of the time. I'll get a picture.
Wait, how does it do that most of the time and it doesn't now? That doesn't seem like a thing a pedicure could do.
No,
yeah, a pedicure
because my
does.
nails are fucked up and they like to split in two.
Yeah, the pedicure is literally somebody like filing it down and fucking taking a jackhammer to it and shit, and then they look good.
No, that's not.
Strange.
Yeah.
I have a pinky nail that I'm not going to show, mainly because I don't want to take my socks off or get up. But I bashed it into a door when I was very young, and now it grows down and then back up.
Dude, you gotta show us.
It doesn't look very interesting.
Ah, you salted me. This is our only visual podcast, man. If I have it my way, we won't.
I don't remember. Is it that one? I think it's that one. Okay.
People want to see what I look like when they hear me on the podcast.
That's her face.
All right. Can I flip this camera around? I don't want to be
Jerk
fucking
off.
like
Don't
that.
do cum tributes to my girlfriend. Kellen taught me with that, man.
Can you see it? I can get some
No.
lights in here.
Kellen, you got to be slightly more flexible or have more lights in your house. It's got to be one
Oh,
or
I
the other.
refuse both. See, was that worth it?
What's wrong with it?
See how it goes down and back up?
Nope.
Well, it do.
It does.
Well, here
It
you
does
can look
look-
up. You can look at the other fucked up thing about my foot, which is that I tied my shoes too tight. So see how they're the wrong shape, and how the middle one would fit perfectly into the ring one.
They do. Your pinky toe looks like one of the characters from Among Us.
Terrible reference. I hate that fucking game. I couldn't think because my roommate just yelled Connor, and he's talking to our cousin who's he's playing video games with. But
Awesome.
I thought he
It's
knew.
got a cool name.
Spelled wrong though.
Like a nerd.
My back hurts. What have I been sitting in a wooden chair all day?
You have, yes. That's it.
Oh,
You're off Sunday, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we should do a podcast Sunday.
Jesus, dude.
We're behind right now.
We're gonna be behind while I'm dead.
Well, Sunday you're not dead. You have an hour on Sunday.
I have an hour on Sunday.
We'll do remote. And then
We should do remote, like, right, though. Not like this. Like, I'll record audio here because I have a mic. And then send that to you. And you put them together.
oh, okay. Right audio-wise. I thought you meant it was shitty because we're all, like, not in the same room. And I agree that is some of it, but also
That is what remote is.
well, we'll figure it out later, but definitely something Sunday. God damn. I'm dying.
Well,
oh, God.
Then I won't have to do a podcast on Sunday.
What?
Then I wouldn't have to do a podcast on Sunday.
It'll take more than... You'll still have to do a podcast with my dead fucking body. I'll make it happen. I believe
I bet if you died, not only would I not get a day off, you wouldn't get a day off. We need everybody right now.
I told you. I asked our boss for a raise the other day, and he was like, coronavirus exists right now. And I'm like,
Yeah, by the way, that's why I didn't ask him for a raise yet this year.
No. I asked him that. And he's like, coronavirus exists, right? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't mean now. I meant like whenever we get you stable. And he's like, oh, yeah, then sure. And I'm like, ha-ha, they got him.
Yeah, because stable could be anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like once shit gets like ground under us, blah, blah, blah. Now he's thinking about it too, so that later when I'm like, all right, this seems pretty normal, looking around, I'll be like, hey, how we doing?
If he's not already thinking about a raise for me on his own, I quit.
Why, Kellen? You don't work every day.
So
Why
far,
are you only pulling 5 shifts? Don't you usually do more?
Yeah, but we were supposedly like short on shifts because of coronavirus. I tried to only do 5 shifts, but I would take extra ones. Well, we were short on shifts because we were short on budget because they never realized how many editors they need. And then they go, oh, shit.
Oh, you just told the people what we do. Oh, no.
We edit magazines.
I've gotten so many fucking things from Indeed.
Oh, all the time. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
And
You like to
editor,
edit?
right?
And I'm like, this sounds like a really good job. Yeah, you'll be the editor of the New York Times. And I'm like, no, not. How don't you know you're a job website and you fucked this up?
My dad, bless his heart, sent me a job listing for an editor, and I go, thanks, but that's for like a text editor, like not what I do. He goes, I know. I just figured you could do that too. I was like, that's so nice of you. What the hell does that mean?
Nice save, man. No, he didn't know. Nice save.
It's like, oh, you drive trains? Why don't you be a plane pilot? I figured you could do the same thing.
Dude, you have to name your kid Frank.
I'm not going to have a kid, but I will perhaps get a goat, and I'd name that Frank.
No. So it'd be Frank.
No, I got it. I just need to say first that I'm not having a kid.
Why? But not all the listeners that are hot for you don't have that opportunity to get up on your dick.
If those listeners that are hot for me want to discuss that with me, then they can, like, DM me on Slack, which is the only thing that I look at anymore.
You say it like it's a litigation. Like
it would be with me, folks. And if they're hot for me, then they're hot for that too.
If the court would read back the records, they could meet my dick in this area.
If the court would read back the records, you will say that you did promise to give me a blowjob tonight. You did, in fact, use the word promise. Jessa.
Yeah, that
guy. I was trying so hard to think of a name that didn't remind me of any person's name I know.
You know, I used to be the kind of guy who was like, I think I've asked, like, when I was, just so we're clear, when I was 16 and stupid, I think I have asked at least 2 separate girls, like, hey, you want to come over? And they're like, yeah, sure, that sounds fun. I'm like, okay, are we going to bang? Like that kind of shit.
Are we going to bang?
No, not like that. Like that.
I think it's fun. No, I think it's funnier like that.
we gonna bang? I just want to be clear. And she's like, a little bit of mystique here. I'm like, no, we're doing it.
I understand you're not supposed to do that, but that annoys me.
But
I want to know what's that. I don't care if we're not going to have sex. I would probably prefer to just watch the movie, but I want to know. I want to know if I have to shave anything. I want to know if I need to be ready for things. But it's got to be like, I don't know. Maybe watch me do this fan dance where maybe you'll see a nipple or something like that.
Nipple, haha! You see?
Oh, I've fooled you. I have a rare disease that means I don't have nipples. Mm-hmm. Remember those music videos we watched where they were able to do the topless women because they just didn't put nipples on them?
Fat.
But in real life, this was animated. This is a real lady whose children will starve.
They make formula. No, not in her religion.
No, and now because I'm laughing, it doesn't sound like I'm doing a bit. I was going to do a bit of a guy who thought that baby formula was just like, I don't know, I can't even do it. I'm destroyed. Something about he thinks that baby formula is
Soylent Green.
Something that you make with tit milk? Formula made from babies? A formula for creating babies? That would be it.
There it is.
That would be it. A formula for making babies. What? Okay, so what is your recipe for making babies have to do with this? That'll just make the problem worse. There you go. Edit that together.
No, I don't think babies should have formula. Why would babies need babies? That sounds so irresponsible. Who's going to give a baby a baby? That's ridiculous.
You know, there's baby formula, and that's 0. Then there's Formula 1, and that's 1 year, and they're still working on Formula 2.
Like, if we were to break it down into scientific terms, I'm Formula 43.
Oh, fuck no. I did not just get a Slack offering me extra hours at work.
I'll take him. Send him this way.
You're not working tomorrow.
I could be. I am working tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
This is fun. This couldn't have waited?
No, I had to see what it was. I'd not not responding.
Oh, God. Uh-oh, John watches the podcast, and that's going to be the thing that gets you fired.
If that's the thing that gets me fired, then
Then he
What
has
the
been
fuck?
paying attention to the podcast.
Well, no, actually, I hope John watches the podcast, so he's like, wow, Kellen looks bad. I shouldn't slack him after 7 p.m.
John he fucking called me at like 9 the other night. I'm like, what? What's happening? I was like, I left work. Please.
John's not his real name, by the way. We're using that because it's a common name.
Let's call him Khan. Just really fuck with people.
Well, that really sounds like my cousin because sometimes people actually call him that, and I've never heard you call him Khan.
Hate that. I hate it so much I'm leaving.
Oh my God, this is a. You got to listen to this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, wait. This is the part of the podcast where I'm more talking to Connor than anything else. But this is what it is, folks. This is what adulthood looks like, kids. This is how it feels. This is what it. Okay, you're back. Kids, play with fire.
What's up?
No, so a man at work whose alias is Justin. I wish so bad every time people offer me extra hours before that someone would text me and say whether they wanted them. And the first time that ever happened was just now, and Julius told me that he doesn't want them.
Absolute nightmare. James is a real dick. I'm just trying to think of, just keep naming more aliens.
There you, Justin James. We already did John, so John doesn't work. Jeffrey?
Jeremy?
There you go. This isn't sharp enough. God damn it.
Nice.
Hold on.
This isn't sharp enough to cut you. I hope you actually have knives in your house. I mean, you really have to at this point.
Wait, you hope I'm actually able to kill myself? Nice.
No, I'm more concerned that you'll kill yourself if you look into your cupboards and you figure out that you've been living without knives for all these years.
I have knives.
Um,
The sharp ones aren't in the cupboards. They're in the butcher block.
The sharp ones, I thought you were going to say the sharp ones aren't in the cupboard. They're under my pillow in case I need to kill myself.
In case it has to happen now.
You know how like most people, they're like, well, hide the sharp objects and shit. I'm so much of a pussy. I put them closer to me because I'm like, maybe this time I'll have enough of it. Like, it'll be.
And you know what, folks? You know what I'm fucking tired of? Having the bravery to kill myself, but not the energy to walk to the kitchen. So you know what? The knife goes in the bed.
Having the bravery to kill myself, but by the time I get out to the kitchen, I've already talked myself out of it. I need it next to me, so I go through with it.
Great. Yours is funnier and less real depression. That's better.
You just sprinting into the kitchen. Where is it? Where?
Son of a bitch.
It's gone. God damn it. I was going to go this way, too. Come on.
I do. The good news is we have 2 butcher blocks, and one of them's better than the other. So I know to kill myself with the worst one.
Throw one away.
Why? What if I need to kill myself or cut something that's not food other than me?
There's a reason my dog's not allowed in your apartment. No, you don't need to. This is bachelor shit, man. Listen, I've taken all the good things of a relationship and I'm imparting to you through wisdom. There's all the bad things. I'm imparting this wisdom to you. Throw away the butcher block. Have a woman come in and dress you and fix up your plates for you and pay her money or something. And then
I'm not doing that unless I get to fuck her. And I'm not fucking her if I have to pay her.
No. But that, you see, the thing is, now you're getting all the bad things of the relationship too, except for sex. Sex is pretty awesome. Because now you got to drive her to the airport. And
I like driving to the airport. It's a very easy task. You listen to a podcast on the way back. It's really not a problem.
Oh, that's where you're doing the podcast from? An airport? Neat.
No, I don't record the podcast in an airport. What?
Sorry, I thought you were a professional.
What airport looks like this?
A bad one. That's what I'm saying. My house looks exactly like an airport. If the airport was in a garage sale.
You couldn't get that fucked up mosquito boy in a garage sale.
I didn't even clean, like, the most basic things. You know where this goes? Like, it's permanent home? Right there. And I didn't even put it there. It's not far away. It's literally.
I think at this point, its permanent home is just one or the other. I don't think you can call that a permanent home if out is up there.
I don't know if your dishes are on your counter. Are they not put away?
Several of them aren't, I'm sure. I don't think you can see them.
I can see a cup. Also, I have your
That's that cactus.
I have your water bottle.
I know.
Nice. I think I left it at the gym, so I'd be gone for. No, it's in the dishwasher.
Why did you take it to the gym? And also, why you as dumb as me? Because I can't get mad at you for losing my water bottle when I left it at your house.
I also lost it. No, it's in the dishwasher. You're good.
You put it in the dildo washer?
The dishwasher.
Damn it.
No, yeah, the dildo washer.
Yeah, it's what. I know that's what straight people call it.
No.
My roommate made a joke the other day about whether I have a fleshlight or a dildo, as though I would have either.
Or why would you have both?
I could see why you would have both.
I guess if you want to skewer yourself, you're in the middle of a
Well, that would
skewer
require
alone.
portal technology.
No. You're like you're.
By the way, now that you've played Portal, have you watched any Portal porn yet?
I have not.
Well, you could suck your own dick with a portal.
I assumed. I think there's more things you could do too. Weirder.
Oh, sure.
You could eat your own ass, but you got to be good with that portal.
You gotta get a good test chamber for that.
Well, they're built for that.
What's funnier, calling a vagina a portal or a test chamber?
Where does it portal to? A meat wallet?
Uterus.
That'd be terrible for everybody.
Wherever the babies come from, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, whatever.
No, you fucking idiot. That's why it's a portal. It portals to heaven, and God throws a baby into it.
To catch a baby. To catch a predator baby. It's just a baby predator, like with the arm cannon.
I was gonna say it was a baby that framed people for pedophilia.
I was thinking it was a baby who was a pedophile, so it just slides up to somebody at the bar, kind of situation.
But they would probably be older than the baby.
No. It's a baby who wants to fuck exclusively 12-year-olds. That's the baby.
I think that's just a weird baby, and once the baby turns like 14, then it's a pedophile baby.
I think 19.
But I mean, didn't you Google like naked 12-year-olds when you were 12? Because you were like, it'd be inappropriate for me to Google older people.
I think I was like 16 or 17 or something like that. I quickly found out that there are some 18-year-olds that look the part. You're good.
Yeah, I mean, there are what we call the pedophile's gift that have certain jobs. You ever see someone and go, "Bet pedophiles are happy about that one"?
No, my ultimate goal when I was like 16 and I was like 16-year-old naked was to find a classmate. Like literally, like I have a class of 100 and like I'm certain one of them does porn. There's illegal. Like, hey, there.
I don't know if that's.
Well, no. 16
years ago. Very bootleg porn. Like literally found in the fucking leg of a boot under a log.
It's the kind of porn that isn't in Russian, but it is captioned in Russian. The language it is in.
Oh God, that is captioned in Russian. That's sad.
Yeah. And the original language it was in doesn't exist anymore. just a porn hipster. Well, yeah, but have you seen? I know everybody's seen Backdoor Sluts 9, but have you seen the Russian bootleg version of Backdoor Sluts?
Yeah.
Backdoor Yurts? Have you seen that? That's real porn.
Let me tell you something. Yurts don't have back doors, so you can imagine what back door I'm talking about.
Like me, no. Well, yeah, I guess I watch porn. You could say that. Vintage 08 kind of voice.
No. 1908.
Yeah, there you go. The first pornographic video ever filmed is the kind of porn that I like.
Sean, what is this on my credit card bill? 20thcenturytits.com?
I swear I can explain that. You're going to jerk off like a normal goddamn kid.
What the fuck is Art Deco, you creep?
I only jerk off to Van Goghs.
I can't do it. Trying to do I guess fart no vu. Fuck it.
I don't know any Van Gogh paintings off the head.
No,
The
art nouveau is a
16th
style of art.
The
I don't know.
16th
Starry,
nipple.
Hardy Night.
I like the 16th nipple. I know I'm going different paintings.
That's a lot of different fetishes.
He did get to paint a church with that. So
yeah, that was Michelangelo.
Michelangelo's penis. Come on, it was right there instead of Michelangelo's
Oh,
David.
okay, yeah.
It's so good.
David, but just the cock.
Tell. What'd you say?
David, but just his cock.
You just get rid of the rest of David.
Stopping by woods on a blowy evening. That's a poem, not a painting, but still.
Right. Venus to I blow. Venus to Milo, but blow dudes.
Penis. Do I blow?
Yeah. Penis. Boy,
the tagline is yes.
Yes.
2 thumbs way up of vagina.
Two thumbs way up, and then my arms fell off, so you can find them. Venus to Milo.
Oh, because Venus doesn't have arms, yeah. Remember that scene in Soul Surfer, the movie about how God sent a shark to eat a girl?
No. I didn't see it.
The movie Soul Surfer is billed to be about a girl that gets her arm bit off by a shark, but then continues to surf. But then in the middle of it, Carrie Underwood is like, and by the way, Jesus.
I hate those movies. Have you ever seen a Christian movie? Like a specifically Christian movie? I can explain.
No, I've seen clips of Left Behind.
I can explain the whole thing right fucking now. Here's how they all go. Start off, 2 people, man and a woman. Both of them are like, Jesus, get a load of this guy. Every time. Like, what kind of a nerd believes in Jesus? Got him. High fives.
You know how people actually are? You know, people that are older than 14 do that?
And then they fucking get on a plane, or they get on in a car, or they go somewhere exotic, and in that exotic place or on the way to exotic place, they fucking...
Wait, did something bad happen?
Something bad happens. They're on a plane, and it almost crashes is the one I saw, which is retarded. It's like, a plane almost crashed, and I found Jesus. So it's like, I've had bad diarrhea, and I've been praying to God on the toilet before. I don't actually believe him. Get your shit together.
And a plane not actually going down is a lot like bad diarrhea.
Yeah.
It seemed bad for a second there.
But it's all good. But then, so like, say it's a volcano situation, and they get out of like a volcano or whatever. There's a disaster. They get out of the disaster, and then they're like, boy, I guess that Jesus guy got it all figured out. And I'm like, just a huge leap. There was like, if this man, he heard a voice from God, and then he came and got us, and I'm like, no, he's maybe in the movie world, yeah, but if this was based off anything real life, it was like, this dude was driving by, and we got lucky. People die all the time. Like,
yeah, there is a guy that was dying and prayed to God, and his last thought was, knew it.
Bitch. Just what a pussy.
Right, I hope it's been an hour, because I can only feel the part of my head that is a throbbing blood vessel.
I think we're good. Let's shoot for something on Sunday. We'll figure out what.
Shoot for my fucking redacted.